Hello everyone. Today we'll be covering on how to write a cover letter and all the components that follow along. So here are the three things of what I will be covering through the presentation and what you're going to be learning. So I'm going to be going over on how to develop the content for your cover letter for any job, the correct formatting for a cover letter, and the services that we offer as a careers team. So when writing a cover letter, it is very important because it can boost your application to help you stand out amongst other candidates. So, here are some statistics that show you how important or crucial it is to submit a cover letter when you apply for any job. So, 49% of hiring managers believe that attaching cover letters to resumes is primary tactic that job applicants should apply. Another survey shows that 53% of employers prefer candidates who have cover letters with their resumes. 47% of recruiters like candidates with cover letters because it shows motivation. 30% express that it offers more information about a job seeker. And last but not least, 23% said that a cover letter shows an applicant's personality. So let me share with you a secret of writing good cover letter. Trust me when I tell you that it's not a complicated task and there's no need to overthink it. The secret to writing a good cover letter is to be a human and solve problems. You are a human being that is making a connection to other humans. And although it's true that some companies use ATS systems and algorithms to screen applications, that's nothing to be afraid of. At the end of the day, you get hired by a person who has a problem. If you can be a human and solve their problems, then as crazy as it sounds, with that alone, you're about to join the small percentage of exceptional candidates who get called back for an interview and get the job. Now you know why all of this matters. Now let's get into how you're going to identify the problem and prove that you can solve them. The job description is your secret weapon to identifying the problem. Now that you have the job description, you need to identify the job requirements. Think of the job requirements as the problems that you need to be solving. Read the job description to identify the job requirements that you will put into a list format. Make sure each bullet point is one complete thought or idea. It is not a whole paragraph or running sentence. For example, if the job description says that you will be recruiting, screening, evaluating potential candidates, then this will be listed as 4 different bullet points. Finally, organize the list into 4 sections. We recommend responsibilities being number 1, number 2, the background, number 3, soft skills, and number 4, company fit. Organizing your list into categories is easy, and don't worry too much about how you're going to organize the list. You are not being graded, and the employer won't be seeing your work. Take this example of a job description for administrative assistant at Canada's Wonderland. In the middle, you can see the list we created by reviewing the job description. In the surrounding categories, you can see how the list was organized. The responsibilities of the role include maintain front desk reception area, greet visitors and accept mail, return lost and found items to guests via mail. Company fit is what we know about the company, and for this case, we've listed Canada's Wonderland. For soft skills, we have provides exceptional customer service, highly organized, positive attitude. And for background, we are listing the background that we have that matches the job description or any education. And we've noted that we have 3 years of experience providing exceptional customer service. When you come across a job that you want to apply for, you will want to organize your list. Don't worry too much about how you sort the list. You're not being graded. The reason we are doing this is to specifically identify what the company's problems are and what they need to solve. Now that you have a clearly defined problem, now we need to solve it. The way we do this is by writing mirror statements. Go through the item requirements and practice reflective listening. Use statements like I can, I have, I know how to, I am. Skip the items where you truly don't have the experience needed. It's okay to say, I have a positive attitude, even if you occasionally have a bad day. But it is not okay to say you speak Japanese if you don't actually speak Japanese. Just leave it blank and move on. Saying you have skills isn't enough. You must provide evidence that you know how to solve the problems that we identified. This is done by making a proving statement. It's easier than you think. Let's look at the requirement. Must be proficient in Excel. Our mirror statement is I am proficient in Excel. So now our job is to state how we become proficient in Excel, what makes us proficient, and really take the time to think about your experience with the tool, but don't complicate it. So in the example we have, I have used Excel for 2 years. I use Excel to pivot tables and extract meaningful data that drive decisions and revenue. By creating Excel macros, I have reduced reporting time by 4 hours a month. Another example we have is book travel arrangements. Our mirror statement is I know how to book travel arrangements. So now we explain how we know this. I have been booking travel arrangements for 3 years. I have booked flights, rental cars, hotel stay, and dinner reservations for various brand ambassadors and communicated itineraries and updates. By organizing an Excel sheet for best rates and travel preferences, I have made future travel planning more efficient. The recipe for your cover letter is the work that was completed in creating your outline. Everything else simply is formatting. Formatting can make a difference, but if you start with a great recipe, then you can mess up a little in formatting and still make an incredible impression that you can land the job. Most cover letters follow this format: personal identification, the date, the company address, greeting, opening paragraph, your body paragraph, closing paragraph, complimentary closing, signature, and lastly, your typed name. Let's take a look at our example. So, in our sample, we have the personal identification in the header, the date, the company address. In our sample, we know that the hiring manager is Mr. Doug Willis. So we have started our greeting with Dear Mr. Willis, and we've got our opening paragraph to grab the attention of the employer. It reads, Dear Mr. Willis, I am interested in applying for the administrative assistant position that is currently advertised on Indeed.ca. I have very fond memories of Canada's Wonderland and was thrilled by the opportunity to contribute to a truly exceptional experience for visitors to come. Then, in the body paragraph, we will share with the employer what we would like them to know and contribute and continue to share our proving statements. Our sample reads, I am in the process of completing my college diploma in business and bring with me an administrative experience in both office and retail settings. As an administrative assistant at a luxury retail store, I use Excel to pivot tables and extract meaningful data that drive decisions and revenue. By creating Excel macros, I have reduced reporting time by 4 hours a month. In addition, I have experience booking travel arrangements for 3 years. I have booked flights, rental cars, hotel stay, and dinner reservations for various brand ambassadors and communicated itineraries and updates. By maintaining a spreadsheet of best rates and travel preferences, I have made future traveling more efficient and created a positive travel experience for visitors. Finally, our closing paragraph lets the employer know how they can reach us. Mr. Willis, I would greatly appreciate the opportunity to meet with you and discuss this position. Please feel free to contact me by phone or email. Thank you for considering my application. I look forward to hearing from you. With the closing greeting, clear signature, and type name. See how easy it was to write a cover letter with the short time that we dedicated to our outline. Writing a cover letter doesn't have to be difficult, and now you know the secret. So, here are some tips and guidelines that you can keep in mind while writing your own cover letter. So, keep your cover letter maximum to 1 page in length. Make sure you're written clearly and complete, grammatically correct, sentences that are concise and to the point. Check your language, grammar, spelling, and abbreviations. Use positive expressions and don't use negative words. The way you use your grammar, spelling, and word usage is crucial. Tone down the use of I. Don't start everything or every sentence with I. Tone down your use to every other sentence if needed. Don't use sexist language. So, like gentlemen, sir, ma'am, are all sexist and out of date and may offend the reader. So, whenever you're writing a cover letter or any email for that matter, please just don't assume anyone's gender. Address the letter to a specific person. So, call the organization and ask for the name, spelling, job title, or do some research on LinkedIn. And make sure you're writing an original cover letter. So, because it shows your personality in a way that differentiates you from others. And lastly, here are the services that we as a careers team offer. So we do offer help with revising your resumes, cover letters, doing mock interviews. So it can be asking you the most commonly asked questions that employers do ask when going into an interview and how you can successfully answer the questions. So job searching and applications, and also helping you with creating your own LinkedIn profile. Thank you for being here and listening to the presentation. I hope you gained an insight of how to write and create a cover letter. Feel free to either scan the QR code mentioned on the slide or the QR codes that are posted around all your campuses if you like further assistance. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.